Hey, what's going on, man? Seeing Filtered Grind. Another day, another dollar, you know the vibes. Just got back to the crib. It's cold out, snow on the ground, icy, but it don't bring me down. And I was in my crib, right? And I be thinking about like my life, how I want it to be, where I want to go in my life, what I want to do in my life. And I feel like I always like try to get into different things when like the lanes I should be getting into is already in my fucking face and I don't do it. You know, I get told all the time I should be a nutritionist, I should be, I should be a trainer, shit like that. And I haven't really gone after it. Cause I notice like when I post like my food, what I eat, myself in the gym, people fuck with it. My YouTube, my Instagram, people fuck with it. People dead fuck with it. And I be thinking that like it'd be corny and people ain't gonna fuck with it, they dead fuck with it. Like if you see my posts of my meals, I posted like not the plate of food, the fucking yogurt bowl I had. That shit got a lot of likes on my Instagram story. I was surprised. I was dead surprised. You feel me? And I thought people would think it's corny or dumb, but people make jokes. They talk shit. Oh, you always trying to be healthy. You always trying to be healthy for. Why you take your health so seriously? I just do. And you know why I do? You know why I go so hard about it? And it's funny, in a sense. It's all these fucking jobs I've had. I've been working since I was 18. All I've done is hard labor jobs. Other than like maybe like retail and the delivery job through my car and my hustles and shit like that. Majority of my jobs I've had were hard labor, physical jobs. Where you got your hands dirty, you was lifting heavy shit, all of that. Especially me doing order selecting, yeah. And drink your water, man. And throughout the years, when you work at these kind of jobs, they wear on your body. They wear on your health. And health, people mistake health for just physical. There's mental health, there's spiritual health, and there's physical health. And it wears down all three. When you're working at these jobs, it wears on your body. When you work at these jobs, especially when most people do not like these fucking jobs. Even motherfuckers in these trades, they don't really like them. I'm not gonna lie. So it wears on your mental health. And it wears on your spiritual health because when you're at a job you don't like, it sucks your soul away. And I told myself I had enough of that shit fucking with my health because it was fucking on my health. I'm not gonna lie. It was dead fucking on my health. When I was working at Cisco not last year, like a year or two ago, whatever, however fucking long ago that shit was, whatever. I ain't gonna lie, my health was not that great. I remember one time during the shift, I threw up. I threw up during the shift. I threw up a couple weeks later, just randomly. I remember one morning, I woke up and just on the floor. Disgusting as fuck. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. I threw up. I wasn't going to. I mean, I was going to the gym, but not like how I should have. And I mean, like my body looked pretty fine, but like on the inside, I was hurting. I'm not gonna lie. I was going to the gym and cap it. I was going to the gym. I remember I was taking creatine back then too, but on the inside, I was hurting. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I wasn't watching what I was eating. I wasn't watching what I put in my mouth. Pause. I wasn't watching what I put into my body. I wasn't. I used to eat a lot of TV dinners. I was still eating outside food all the time. that was back when I was still eating meat. I don't eat meat no more. I only eat like turkey and fish. That's it. That's the only meat I eat at this point. I don't eat chicken, beef, pork. I don't eat that shit. And you know, I was hurting. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurting. I was smoking all the time, so my sleep was fucked up, my digestion was fucked up, my mental health was fucked up, all that shit. You know, and I was always wondering why I was depressed and sad and down bad, and it was because my health was all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. And when I got to this job I'm at now, I was still the same way. I was even worse. I remember I was even worse, boy. I used to be eating whatever. And I remember this was last year. I think around, no. It was last year, like August or September. This is when I first got my car back on the road. And I got my car back on the road. I remember like a month in, I was, I think I went to Chick-fil-A one night. It's ironic because I work for the people who supply Chick-fil-A. I went to Chick-fil-A. Something my mom told me, don't eat that shit. I still ate it. I remember the meal too. I had got a chicken sandwich with, it was like the chicken bacon ranch sandwich, whatever chicken bacon sandwich them niggas got, with the spicy chicken sandwich. Spicy chicken sandwich with bacon and the cheese and all that bullshit, and a side of fries. And I bust that motherfucker down. And I went to bed. I woke up. I went to work. I was fine for like the first 2-3 hours. And then, yo, my stomach started just kicking my nigga, just punching my shit. I went to the bathroom. I was in the bathroom for no cap, like an hour. I was in there for an hour, fucking that shit up. And when I left the bathroom, I couldn't even move properly. I said, yo, I let the wrath of God on that toilet, bro. I couldn't work properly. That ass could not work properly. Like I was so drained from using that bathroom, from the amount of shit I let out. So I decided to make a change, because I used to watch all these health things on Instagram and all these different diets and shit like that. So I changed it up. I started going to the grocery store, and I started my health journey. I started buying my food and cooking my meals. I started eating fruit again, you know, and it took time. You know, I had to focus on the hydration. I wasn't drinking enough water, so I started, you know, drinking more water. Then I was lacking fiber, so I started eating more foods with fiber in it, gut-friendly foods. I'm still working on my health to this day. But, you know, I've came a long way. And I worked really hard on my health. You know, I started going to the gym real hard. And not just going to the gym just to go to the gym, like, nah, training, nigga. Like, really training, stretching, focus on recovery. And month after month after month, my health started getting better. I started feeling better. My skin started my skin started glowing more. My mind started clearing up. That was the number one thing I could say. When I changed up my diet, my mind fucking changed. I don't know what the fuck they put in this motherfucking food. And that's why I go so hard about it, because whatever they put in that bullshit ass food they serving people, it fucks with your mind. And I know for a fact, because I changed my mind. The day I stopped eating that bullshit every motherfucking day, my mind changed. When I changed up my habits, nigga, when I started being healthier, my nigga, when I started watching what the fuck I eat and shit, yeah, my mind changed. My mind changed. This right here, your gut is linked to this. Linked to everything. So when your gut fucked up, your mind gonna be fucked up. I didn't know that shit back then. I'm just eating whatever. Watching whatever, because your health ties into everything, my nigga. The shit you consume is not just what you eat. It's what you watch. It's what you listen to. It's all of that shit. All of that shit. So when I tell you, my nigga, focus on your health, nigga, it's important. Because you don't want to be these niggas at these jobs and they're all fucked up and they got knee pains and back pains and they got to go to CVS all the time to get all these fucking pills and they got to go to the gas station to get pills to fuck my nigga. All of that shit, bro. You don't want to be them niggas. There's niggas at my age right now in their 20s, my nigga, who got to take honey packs. They got to smoke blunts. They got to drink Don Julio just to have sex with a girl because she too thick. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Look, I can go rounds. I could go bust a nut and go right back. And then go back again. Yeah, I can go rounds, nigga. Especially you in your 20s and you can't do that shit. There's something wrong. And, you know, I'm still on my health journey. I'm still tweaking shit. I'm still working on shit. But, you know, you can look through my posts and see how the fuck I eat, bro. It's not bullshit. And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I eat 100% clean. It's like 85%. But that's fine. It's the 80-20 rule anyways. You're not going to be perfect when it comes to what the fuck you eat. I'm not going to lie. But make the effort to do it. Try it out. Find something that works for you. Because this food out here is some bullshit. The music out here is some bullshit. The shit, you know, the shit on TV is bullshit. And when you consume a bunch of bullshit, you're going to feel like bullshit. Because like I said, your health is not just your physical health. It's one part. You got your mental health and your spiritual health. That's why they say your health is your wealth. Because it's not just this, nigga. It's this and what goes on in your fucking spirit, my nigga. It all is linked together. And when you're lacking in one, it's going to start affecting other areas too. I promise you, my nigga. And that's why I go so hard about my health, and that's why I love this shit. You feel me? I have a love for this shit. Because I see the difference in my life. I'm over here smoking blunts every day, feeling depressed and going around eating bullshit every day. When I was in the trap all the time, nigga, I lived off of McDonald's, nigga. McDonald's and Wendy's and the local deli. You know, the corner store eats. Not even the good delis, nigga. The hood deli. Them motherfuckers nasty as shit. And the other deli I was going to, niggas wasn't even using fucking gloves on their hands to prepare your food. Nasty motherfuckers. Focus on your health and invest in your health. Because I promise you, nigga, that shit will change your life. That shit will change your life. And I got it from these warehouse jobs. Because I see how these niggas look. They just look fucked up. You ever seen people at these hard jobs? They just look fucked up. And they think it's the job. It is the job, but it's your lifestyle outside the job. It's the lifestyle outside your job that's fucking you up. These niggas don't work out. These niggas don't eat healthy. These niggas smoke. These niggas drink. These niggas have unprotected sex like a motherfucker. These niggas don't sleep properly. These motherfuckers live the most fucked up life. And you know their excuses are, oh, it's my job, man. Yo, it's just my job. Stop it. And if it really is your job, get out. Get the fuck out. No amount of money is worth your health, nigga. No car, no clothes, no hoes, no nothing, nigga, is more important than your motherfucking health. And that's the problem with shit nowadays. People put all the dumb shit over their health. I don't understand that shit. Niggas be over here going around buying the flyest clothes, all kinds of shit, but you look fucked up on the outside and you're even worse on the inside, nigga. Make that shit make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You, nigga, the Gamma 11 Jordans just dropped. Just fucking dropped. Niggas is over here waiting on launch span and they last dollar on them motherfuckers. But you can't go do that shit at a grocery store. When it goes to the grocery store, the organic food, the fruits and shit is too much. That's too much for you. That's too much for you. You rather go take your big back ass to fucking Burger King and eat that bullshit, that fake ass food, nigga. Look, that shit nasty, my nigga. Let's just put it like that. That food in them places is disgusting, bro. I just was working at a fucking gas station. That food was disgusting. That's one reason why I left, nigga. That shit stank, bro. When I was working at that gas station, nigga, that food was just disgusting, nigga. And I'm watching these people eat that slop. That nasty, that's what it is, slop, nigga. It's slop, nigga. I didn't even see flies going around that shit. You know, when you throw food out, you would see shit. You would even see flies fly around that shit. That's how you know that shit is just slop, nigga. It stank. And then you look at people eating that shit, bro, and they just look fucked up. They look like the Walking Dead eating that nasty shit. Dead food. Shit not even nourishing you, nigga. That shit not even making you full. When you eat fast food, nigga, you hungry like an hour later. That shit, you ain't supposed to eat food and then be hungry an hour later, nigga. Unless you burn it off. And then motherfucker go to the store and go get a bottle of soda and wash it down with that. And then wonder why you got diarrhea out the ass. You dehydrate like a motherfucker. Then niggas go over here and they smoke this fucking fake ass weed. That's why I don't fuck with the weed no more. The weed all foo-foo. So you gonna smoking all this fucking weed and these nasty blunt wraps or grabber and shit like that. And then or you go smoke a fucking you go smoke a fucking battery. Niggas be smoking battery packs and shit now. And then go drink your fucking pain away and shit. Bro, niggas' health be so fucked up. Man and women, nigga. That's why I don't fuck with girls who be any woman I deal with, she gotta be in the gym and she gotta be on some health shit with like me. Cause I ain't fucking none of these hoes that be eating McDonald's and shit like that. I know your pussy stink. Word bond. I know it. I dealt with women like that. They pussy stink. Women who eat whatever, they eat you just gotta eat outside all the time. They stink, bro. They stink. Yes, they stink. Your shit fucks up your pH balance. And if you a man and you unhealthy, you mixing that shit together, y'all both gonna be some dirty motherfuckers. Your health is the most important thing that you have, nigga. Even more than the money. And I'm about my paper, but the health always comes first, nigga. And that's the one thing with these rich niggas that I don't agree with. I will always sit there and try to make a healthy meal for myself. I don't give a shit about no money. If it takes an hour or two out of my day, I will do it. Because these motherfuckers be over here trying to save time because they trying to grind and get money and they go eat DoorDash and all that shit. That's the one thing I don't agree with. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking money. My health comes first. I don't play around my health. Not no more. I used to. That's why I go so hard about it now, because I see the difference. I see the way I carry myself now, nigga. I see the way I talk on camera, nigga. I see the way people look at me now. People used to look at me and they be a little standoffish and shit like that. Now, nigga, everybody gets invited to me because my presence is there now. My aura is higher now because I take care of myself, nigga. It shows, nigga. People who don't care about their health, they got dark skin, they got fucked up teeth, they got fucked up eyes. Their eyes all low and black and shit like that, my nigga. Your breath stink, your body stink, because you can screen all the bullshit. That's why a lot of you niggas be smell like doo-doo. A lot of niggas smell like doo-doo because your motherfucking diet. Your diet is so trash and it's so shitty, your body has to let it out somehow. That's why we sweat. That's why we shit. That's why we piss. That's why you all of that shit. That's your body getting all the waste and shit out. So when you sweat, my nigga, and you smell like a fucking barn, it's because you eat like a fucking pig. When you go over here and your breath stink, my nigga, you know why your breath stink, my nigga? Because of the shit you put in your fucking body, nigga. You know why your shits be smelling like death and watery and all that shit, my nigga? It's because what you put in your fucking body, bro. I don't get diarrhea, nigga. I don't know what I haven't had diarrhea since that time at last year with that shit with Chick-fil-A. I don't have that shit no more. Because I changed on my diet, nigga. That shit is disgusting, the shit they feed people. And now they talking about, you know, I can't even say everything on camera, but let's just put it like this, boy. Let's just put it like this, man. There's a lot of missing people in the world, and they don't get found. And there's a reason why they don't get found. Sometimes you might find them in your own fucking dinner plate. I didn't know that shit, and I found out about that shit. That shit is disgusting, bro. Stop eating this fucking, this nasty shit. Stop watching all this bullshit on TV and YouTube and shit. Shit rotting your fucking mind. All this bullshit on Instagram, all that brain rot. Stop watching that shit. Stop listening to all this whack ass music. All this, and niggas be out here listening to the most, you know, depressing music and the most gangster music in there, wondering why you always mad and shit, my nigga. Stop listening to that shit, bro. When my diet changed, nigga, my taste in music even changed. I started listening to more old school hip hop. I started listening to more old school songs. I started going back listening to R&B, my nigga. Cause it's just like, it's just different, bro. You niggas be over here listening to the fucking drill music all day long. Niggas wake up in the morning, the first thing they put on some drill music. The first thing a nigga put on some Lil Durk. The first thing a nigga put on some NBA Youngboy. And then you wondering why you over here crashing all the fucking time. Nigga, stop that shit, bro. Niggas over here jacking and dick the pixels and shit. Bro, your health is the most important motherfucking thing that you got. Because when your health go, nigga, you might not be able to reverse it. You might not. I'm not gonna lie. You might not. And these warehouse jobs, seeing all these people at these jobs, I told myself I ain't never gonna be like you niggas. These niggas be 45 years old, looking like they 70. You tripping, boy. It's just life, man. No, nigga, you just didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. You want to look like you do hard work. Niggas be wanting to look like they do hard work. Not me, boy. You can't tell I work in no warehouse. When you see me outside of work, you cannot tell I work in that motherfucker. A lot of these niggas, you could tell they look dirty, unkept, out of shape. Don't get a haircut. Don't shave up their beard. Nothing. And then we want to go fuck with girls after that shit. I be seeing these niggas at my job trying to mack at the clean ladies, and they don't look interested at all. The cleaning ladies, and they're not that special. They at best they're like a 5, and they don't even look interested in you niggas. Y'all look disgusting, bro. You looking like gremlins. But when they see me, it's all smiles. You feel me? Cause I look clean, bro. I take care of myself. When you take care of your health, you ain't gonna have to do too much, boy. I'm telling you, my nigga. Shit. That's what warehouse jobs taught me. To take care of your fucking health, bro. It will change your life. It will change your motherfucking life. And that's why I go so hard about this shit. I post on my Instagram. I post these reels on my Instagram. All that shit. I do it for a reason, because I want people to change their lives. I really do. Your health, you work on your health, your life will change for the better. I swear on my life, bro. On everything I love. Take it from me. I used to be depressed all the time. I used to be going through it all the time. I don't know more. I mean, don't get it twisted. Life be hitting sometimes, but it's nowhere near how it used to be. I don't feel like I'm in a daze or I'm in a fog no more. It's this shit out here. Eat healthy, work out, find God, the real God. Find yourself. Work on your mental health. Fight your demons. Face your demons. You know, find a sport you like to play. Be active. Go run. Go walk. Stretch. Please stretch. Stretch your motherfucking body out. Go outside, expose yourself to all elements. Cold, heat, wind, all that shit. Expose yourself to everything. Fix your body, fix your mind, fix your spirit, nigga. And everything else will come into your life, nigga. That's my word, and my word is bond. Alright? Fix your health. And don't let these jobs fuck your shit up for no motherfucking check. That check ain't shit, boy. Alright? It's a longer video. Most people don't really watch all the way to the end. Fuck it. But you're missing out on a good message, man. Work on your health and fix your health, man. I promise you. It will change your life. But y'all know the vibes. Drink your water. Eat your fruits, man. Deuces.